It's in the game.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Oregon Ducks. The Ducks ready to kick it away first. The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
And this offense is going to have their hands full, and especially this offensive line. And it's not just this year. Like, you watch this group, they're dominant, they're physical. Like, they're gonna make you earn everything you. But it seems like with this program, Palmer, it's year after year after year. Plug and play, next guy, physical, fast, disruptive defensive line.
Yeah, they've set a standard.
And the Ducks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the...
This Saturday of college football rolls on with a mid-afternoon feast. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers has finally and mercifully come to an end, and we're ready to open a new campaign. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. Let's go out and make a statement today.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Barber. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Right, go. Shoot that ball. Ready? Motion from the back. They want to run it left here. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Wide 53! Wide 53!
Here's how the career starts. His first carry. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. They bring the punter onto the field now. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Give to the back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Barber. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. It's a fumble. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
Dumps it to the back. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Courtney. Got 9 yards on the play. Leaves him with 3rd and a yard. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good.
He's loose. He's at the 10. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Durant. Bringing the heat. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
He might want another play. Second down, they'll go to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. 13. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll run it. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
Flag 14! Flag 14! Go!
Just feeds the running back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2.
It's really nice to see this offense bounce back. That first possession, man, they go 3 and out. They really struggled, and now starting to put a drive together, get their feet a little bit wet. Now you can see they're starting to get pretty comfortable.
New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on first and goal. The final gut punch. Touchdown on the short run. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Back to pass, it's Barber. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. And he's in for the score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I could be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The play action fake. That's caught. It's Courtney. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
He's going to throw deep right side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
He'll try to pop the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Looking to throw, it's Barber. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. Going for the marker on the ground. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short? Bunch formation for these receivers. Toss sweep to the right. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Right back to it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. To the air, it's Durant. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having...
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first. Pass to 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, shot to clear.
And sometimes you live by the blitz, and sometimes you die by the blitz. And right there, great job blocking it, understanding it was coming. And then somebody had to make a play in space, and he took it a long way.
You're right, David. It's always a risk by the defense. And if you don't have good gap integrity with the blitz, then the offense can pop one, and that's exactly what happened on that run. Everybody up front not getting flustered, just staying in their tracks, getting their blocks, giving their running back a lane. He uses that speed, and that's just not a touchdown, man. That is a long highlight reel TD.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Handoff from the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Durant. Unloads to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a turnover, that's just great.
So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll go back to work on offense.
Red 18. Red. Move. Go.
Motion from the wideout. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. This offense has it with really good field position. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got his man in the middle.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. Scanning the field, it's Durant. Finds his tight end. There he goes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Man, nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, understanding the big fella's open. And the big fella, I don't mean an offensive lineman anymore. That's what tight ends used to be. It's just an extension of the O-line. These guys are now extensions at receiver. They can make big plays, get him the ball, run after the catch.
Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Blue 30. Blue 30.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. sticks it in his belly. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now the play fake. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Calls his own number. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Barber. Now improvising. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here's a heat. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll run play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move quickly to the tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And now they've moved into the red zone. Making side adjustments here. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got a man. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And the extra point is good. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. To the air, it's Barber. Quarterback extends the play. He's going to take off.
Well, as soon as he got outside the pocket, the defense smelt blood in the water. Everybody started pursuing, and how about the big hit on the QB outside the pocket? At that point, he's a runner. He's not getting protected anymore. Nice job. He felt that one.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Right on the money. Breaks the tackle and runs through another one. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Defense not showing press coverage. Right down the middle. Pulls it in. It's Courtney. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. This will likely be the last play of the half. To the air on first down. Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the Clemson Tigers. And it's the Seminoles coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Back to pass, it's Durant. Fires to the right. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
He wants to change this route. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And here comes the punt team. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Might as well stick with him. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
That's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
This quarterback has thrown a lot of picks. I don't know if he's just not seeing the field right or he's just trying to force too many throws. That should have been number 4 right there, but the defender dropped it.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Barber. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on third down as defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field.
Flag, 18! Flag!
The offense changing the play.
Blue idiot!
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Lofts one high and deep. Got it in stride at the 15. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. The extra point is blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Number 47, set to kick it off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Dropping back, it's Barber. Moves away as he feels pressure. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
The shot that clears in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Ready? Go, go!
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Break! Here we go!
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41.
Ready? Go, go!
This time he wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Punt is in the air. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Here comes the offense back onto the field.
Red 18!
Now on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
On the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like he'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
The sure hands, it's good. Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. Let's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more, but no question, they have got to tackle better on the back end.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
The offense is trying to put the defense on their heels. On the second play of the drive, they completed a big one. And on the third play, they take another shot. Didn't come up with that one, but wouldn't surprise me if they tried again here.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Hard running there. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And it's been a struggle for this young man. I mean, listen, he's a pretty good player, and they depend on him week in and week out to be their guy to carry the mail. Just, it's not working, and the run game hasn't found a rhythm, and I think that's why this offense, they need something. They need a spark. They need to find some way to run the football.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up fourth down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one. Plows through the defense. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The offense lines up at its own 14-yard line. First down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give out of the gun. Makes it past the marker. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Edwards. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Barber. Pressure coming. And it's a sack.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays, and now you're down, and they know to rush the...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Great place to start for this offense. Hands it off. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free.
Got a little grass, got enough space. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Break. Do it. Do it.
They'll run it on the counter. Turning it on. Pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches, and this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Barber. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the shot to clear is headed quickly to the line.
Slug. Go. Check. 89-19 fire ball. 89-19 fire ball. Let it go.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. And that falls incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Might be calling a hot route. Tight end now in motion. Looking for a man. It's Durant. He's going to fire deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football, but there is definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats, and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Wants to go right back downfield. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. It's Courtney. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Gardner.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it.